Hello, Bragman, Von Falkenstein, and Dreamwhisper. What's up? How are things? So, I was in the middle of working on the highlights reel, and a horrifying, nay, nightmarish sound emitted. It was pretty weird. What? Oh, there she is. Before that, something I have to ask you. Why don't you go first? Okay, is it true? And what true? Oh. A wandering ghost? No. You didn't believe that old river, did you? It's not true. Oh, kids have been saying weird stuff lately. No way. Anyway, how could you? I thought you were my friend. Huh? Don't pretend like you don't know. I was hanging around Sir Flick's place, and he mentioned someone he loves, someone who's always with him. I won't give up, Nanami. It's a duel! It's his sword, Nina. Oh my god. No, in real life. Sorry about that. Took a long time to get here, avoiding Nina and all. Nina's... How could this have happened? Don't worry, Nanami. I'm not interested in children. Thank goodness. Wait a second. Children? Alright, let's head for town. I got instructions yesterday. We're to wait for Filcher. Okay. Nope, we're good. Alright, so, horrible sound, right? It was the water, finally turning back on. You there, traitor. Look at you, slinking around all suspicious like. I'm not a traitor. I can tell you from your Muse accent. You're with those bastards from Muse. Please stop, it has nothing to do with me. Ah, for God's sakes. Yeah, no, I've heard it before, Von Falkenstein. But yeah, that was the water being fixed. So we have water again, yay! This intro was brought to you by NordVPN. I've never seen you before. Get out of here, stranger. Oh yeah, I am a stranger, so I don't know the whole situation, but aren't Greenhill and Muse comrades in arms? Oh, nice, Shadow Machine. Congrats. You don't know anything. If the bastards from Muse weren't here, this never would have happened to us. They stabbed us in the back, betrayed us. This idiot here is one of them. That's so sad, goofy movie. It's true, but it's sad. Kind traveler, please help me. Traitor, huh? He sold out his allies? He can't get away with this. Yeah, exactly. You understand, don't you? Oh, why me? Actually, I don't think his crimes are grave enough to warrant a lynching, but why not hack his head off? Here, you can use my sword. Come on, don't hold back. You hate this guy, don't you? Am I wrong? But... then what about you? No, I'm fine. Have you no backbones? Looks like I'll have to do it. He's lucky that actually worked. Because that could have not worked. Some village people tend to be very, you know, bloodthirsty. Thank you very much, Mr. Mrotsky. Very much appreciate the sub, sir. Although you didn't tell me where to put that towards, so... let me know, if you happen to know. Whoops. I'm sure she must be hiding somewhere nearby. Oh well, we'll just have to return to the academy. I'm afraid I can't. I don't want anything like that little scene to happen again. I almost forgot. The general that brought Greenhill down is coming back in 2 or 3 days. It's like Jordan T. Hurt, who will also be back in 2 or 3 days. Thank you very, very much, Jordan T. Hurt. Very much appreciate, sir. Thank you. Even when I'm being boring, like right now. So I want to explain something, and I know only like 10 people are ever going to hear this explanation, but whatever. I'm not actually impatient. I know that sounds like a strange thing, but it's true, I'm not. Denami, you're horrible. You're standing between me and Sir Flick again? Huh? I'll leave this to you, Ice Tray. Wait, why do you run from your true love? So, I actually have a ridiculous amount of patience. I do. I have been extremely patient for very, very, very long periods of time in my life. Including right now, if you want to get down to it. You got it, Mr. Rodsky. But that's neither here nor there. Trust me, Hazardous. I'm really patient. Anyways, so ignoring the patient thing, that's actually not relevant to this. I'm not here to prove that I'm patient. I'm here to explain what I actually am. Worried. So some people are like, oh my god, he's just trying to rush through this as quickly as he can. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what that is. I'm sure some of you actually understand this. So, let's say you're hanging out with a friend and you don't have anything to say or do, and so you're worried that they're getting bored. And so you start to get antsy because you don't want them to get bored hanging out with you, so you start to get a little finicky trying to figure out something to help them with. Anybody? That's what I am. I am not impatient. I am severely worried about the fact that I am being boring. Because there are huge swaths of this game where I have nothing to say, and nothing's really going on. I'm just walking from point A to point B. Yeah, exactly, Bragwin. Desperate for anything to say. Some kind of topic to bring up. Creepy, horrifying music. Alright, let's go kill the ghost. Oh no, it's a ghost! Hey, Mr. Road. It's the ghost of previous saves. It all makes sense now. Hey, SJ. But yeah, I've been accused of being impatient for some of these games, and while that has happened, there are specific individual, games that have made me bored or impatient. In other words, trying to get it over with as quickly as possible. This is not one of those times. Ask me again when we get to Persona 5. Oh no, the ghost is gone. What do we do? I love this tense music. Super tense music. It's the most horrifying thing that could ever be awaiting for us. I'll let you fill in the blanks there. God, I wish, Goofy movie, but no. Wait, I have a sudden premonition. There's exactly one person in the entire world that I can be comfortable being quiet around. Just the one. It's actually a unique trait of hers. I have complimented her on it many times. Nope, not Lorma. It is my sister. How dare you scare a lady? I will not forgive you for being a scary, spoopy ghost. When you hear the signal, rush in and tackle. Go! Yeah, it's Flick. You can't escape Long Chan Chan style martial arts, ghost. We've got you. Yeah, it's Flick. Oh, I get it. Flick's been wandering around at night after night like a ghost, but why would you do that? Who's been acting like a ghost? I was tailing the guy Shin. He's a tricky one, though. The Highland Army after him, too, so it's to be expected. I figured he's got to be doing whatever he does at night, so I've been watching and waiting, and I just spotted him. Oh yeah, I can take drinks now. Thank you, Nightbot. My seltzer is flat. It's just ahead. We must gather our chi and startle it with a power ki. Yeah, Flick's S, so he needs to be up front. Another dead end. There's some kind of mechanism. Let's search for it. How about we leave you with the only thing it could be in the entire room? You're so cool, naturally, since you're my little brother. Listen, it's super quiet out, okay? It's dark out, I mean. That's true, Darth Tyron. It's one of the reasons I don't mind for longer games like this having just random drifts off of topic, you know? For lore runs, it tends to be a problem because I'm usually busy talking during a lore run. But for a game like this, we got huge chunks of just whatever. We can talk about how awesome Star Wars is, or how terrible Star Wars is, or how bland Star Wars is, or how hated Star Wars is, or how beloved Star Wars is. We can talk about how awesome Star Trek is, or how terrible Star Trek is. Yeah, by the way, we're probably aiming for the beginning of, let's say, June 29th for that run. Let me double check my notes here. Actually, we'll probably start that on the 27th, if we can. So that's a trick question. I need to try and push through 3 very long games in about 4 weeks. I'm not sure I'm going to manage that, but we'll do the best we can. What's Star Wars? Well, the 4th... No, I'm kidding. If you want a real answer to that, I could probably try and come up with one. Yeah, Hicks took 3 damage from that. Whoop-de-shoo. Because I want them over with, von Falkenstein. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but I legitimately really do want them done. They have been huge stressors for months at this point. And I want them to be done and gone, so it's no longer a stress on my life. That's how I work. I work best if I get the hard part over with first. And then I can just be like, okay, now let's play Earthbound and Chrono Trigger and Homeworld and all kinds of other games that are going to be substantially shorter. I know I'd be discovered eventually. However, my lady requires a bit more time here. Hey, wait, Shut your mouth. I don't know who you are, so I cannot consider you an ally. Sorry, but I can't let you leave here alive. You refuse to listen to us? You after a fight? You'll find us different from the Highland soldiers. With my blade, Tarantula! Children? Shin, please stop. My lady, but these people... There's been enough fighting. I beg you, Shin. Please stop. Wait a minute. We haven't come to capture you. I'm Flick of the Lower Army. You could have led with that. The Lower Army. Anyone want to join the Lower Army? It's hard work, but we'll take care of you. That's the slogan. Hard work, but we'll take care of you. And I shall take your word that you're truly from the Lower Army. My lady. Even if they are from the Highland Army, we needn't do such roundabout things, Shin. Lord Ice Tray, why have you taken so much trouble, especially to see me? We've come to save you. You came to save me? Why? Our army's military strength is still fairly slight. Even with the aid of Two River, we aren't in a position to wage war against Highland's main army. So, Lady Teresa, we need your strength. I meant to stretch my arms during the break, and I completely forgot to. Give me 1 second. When I'm playing any console game that isn't on the Switch, I need to do these stretches or else my hands start to have issues after a while. And my back. I don't know how I ever did it as a kid. Then again, my niece has fallen asleep like in the weirdest positions, and it's like, you ever wonder about that? See around hazardous. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have to sleep. There's exactly 2 positions I can sleep in nowadays. I know exactly what they are. I'd show you them, but I'm not going to do that. And that's it. Like, those are the positions I can relax and be comfortable in. But as a kid, we were just like, it's just splayed out, however. That's fair. I wasn't in constant pain as a kid. Of course, I did have the insomnia issues as a kid, so that's neither here nor there. I'm afraid I cannot help you. Why is that? I abandoned my citizens and escaped here alone. I am no longer acting mayor of Greenhill. I don't want anything like that battle to ever happen again. It became obvious that Highland was after Greenhill, so the citizens were prepared to fight. So now we see Jowie's brilliant strategy. Highland released the captured Muse soldiers and they came to Greenhill. First, everyone rejoiced, knowing the true meaning of the soldiers. Without knowing the true meaning of the soldiers' arrival. Oh, yeah. Highland returned the weapons and armor they had confiscated from the Muse soldiers. They were skeptics, but most of the citizens assumed there must have been some Highland commander or other that wanted a fair fight. More than anything, to increase in military power due to the Muse soldiers was invaluable to the morale of the dejected citizens. Here's another good example of a not military leader. The Highland army began their siege, but made no move to attack. The addition of the Muse soldiers had nearly doubled Greenhill's army. Food supply was now decreasing with alarming speed. Soon enough, the soldiers and citizens were at odds over dwindling provisions. Greenhill citizens thought this is food for Greenhill, but the Muse soldiers considered it food for fighting. So... The Muse soldiers rebelled, taking the food storehouse by force and throwing the city into chaos. Seems obvious now that Highland must have given the Muse soldiers back their weapons just for this purpose. And then we right in front of the Highland army. We're defeated without even having fought. Yep. That's a hell of a strategy right there, I'll give you that. Yeah. So there's some good writing, quality writing. They actually acknowledge the logistics and use that as a specific plot point for the strategy that Jowie employed. I'm pretty sure that's actually a real-life thing, too. But, I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? Yeah, sure, here, have tons more people to feed. Go ahead, let all the refugees in. Let them all into your thing. We'll allow every single one of them to go into your town. We'll be there to fight later. Then you just show up, maintain a nice, good siege, make sure you have plenty of provisions, because it's a slow strategy. And just wait it out. Let hunger do the rest. You have weapons? No biggie. You sure you didn't forget anything? We won't be back here anytime soon, you know. I'm ready. Don't be ridiculous. Then again, I haven't seen Nina since this morning. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You'd think Luca would be like, why didn't you just go in and kill them all? Alright, listen up. This is an announcement from the Prince of Highland, Luca Blight. 20,000 potch and the right of Highland citizenship will be awarded to whoever captures Teresa. Yeah, exactly, Darth Taran. If you march quickly enough, you might even be able to catch them before mercenary caravans are even aware of it. How can we trust a nation that's already broken promises? Yeah, screw them. Cash reward and immunity. It's only a matter of time before someone comes forward. What is it, Pilka? No, that's a lie. How dare you. If you won't trust us, then... Citizens of Greenhill, please listen to what I have to say. Oh, sorry. Citizens of Greenhill, please listen to what I have to say. The parties responsible for yesterday's unlawful investigation have been punished, except for this guy standing right next to me! Raud is right next to you! This is a formal offer from Prince Luca Blight of Highland. God, I can't read his lines out loud. I hate him so much. Hillica! Oh, Dad, that's really, really, really bad. Well, time to kill a lot of people. Nice, Fitcher. Can we just kill them? God damn it. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. It's no use to try and kill them all. I mean, Get some money while we're here. Pathetic experience, but I could use some cash. We can't win conventionally. God damn it! How many soldiers do I have? 6. How many more do I need? Just call me Luca Lore Blight. Wait. Luca Runner? Look, the point is I'm Luca Blight, okay? Let's just lay it out straight here. I'm just gonna kill everyone, okay? With my own bare hands. Except for the innocents. And the people who surrender. And civilians. Don't touch civilians. That's not cool. It doesn't leave much, does it? There are no... You're right, Nero says! There are no innocents! Or to quote Garland, even the innocents... Remember, even the innocents must burn. Not that anybody in chat right now knows who Garland is, but, you know. They found a way around that. Yeah, that's technically true. That is technically true. Fine, Flick, fine. Worthless guy. All right, Nanami? Why would Jowie? Commander that knew what time it is, Fitcher was talking about. Must have been Jowie. It's hard to believe he's a commander in the Highland Army. Well, he is actually a Highlander. So am I, if you want to get down to that. If only we could, like, have some kind of reunification amongst the various nations in this area. That would be something. And by nations, I mean cities. Because, yeah. Whoops. If only we could have some... Sorry. How do you know about this place, Nina? Nina has been helping me. Whenever I needed supplies, she would buy them. I fear I would have stood out too much. But this is literally the reunification war, Venters. Highland will join with the city-states and form the Dunan nation after this. We've come to get you, Lady Teresa, and escape. The situation has changed. This time, if we must, we will use force. Nina's already informed me of what's happening. Well then, let's get out of here. If we stay here, we'll be found in no time. No, I will not run. I will not be the cause of... I'll be the cause of no more suffering for my people. Once they have captured me, Highland's oppression of Green Hill will end. I have no other options. No. Lord Ashtray, excuse me. I'm sorry I could not be able to help you. Oh, no, stop her. Thank you. Thank you for not just standing by for once during a cutscene. If you interfere, I will take my own life. What the hell, woman? But you... Why do you hurry into your death? Surely living is better. Debatable. Can't let you die. After all you did for us, we knew the food supplies were low. Even after that, you didn't wish ill on the soldiers from Muse. I can't stand by and watch someone with a kind heart die. As I say, I mean, to get political / practical for a second, a martyr is a valuable tool here. But I'm not sure if Jowie is willing to actually kill her. Now, someone else might. But yeah, the problem is if she was going to die, this is not the best time for it. And it really needs to be Highland that kills her. That's the problem. Look, I'm fine with you dying, Teresa, but you have to die properly. Or, you know, join me. Willingly, you know. To fight against the blights. Who are a blight on our land. The game actually made that joke already. Yeah, Shu made that joke. It's not even a joke, it's just a statement of fact. The blights are a blight on this land. With one exception. And she's not really in power right now. It was good of you to make up your own mind about it, and so polite, too. I'm cartoonishly evil. Alright, get them. What, are you resisting? I'll never let you lay your filthy hands on Lady Teresa. Shin, what are you doing? Please stop, and... The House of Wisemail is no more. I am no longer acting male. You have no reason to be doing this. Clearly the fact that I have no title is the only thing you care about, right? Totes. Take them by force. Well, I mean, if we're at the point of using force... You know, I mean... No, we actually never kill Raud in this game. I'm just going to spoil that for you. Don't worry, he has a bad end after the game. Still would have been nice if we got to kill him in the game, but, you know, whatever. What can you do? Stop, please stop fighting! You're an idiot! Alright, Orient. Suicide! There you go, that was just for you, Orient. No, what would have been perfect is Raud is, like, trying to escape out the back or something, and get seen by, like, just some random bandits. Like, just people who are refugees or whatever, who are hungry and starving, and they kill him for his food. The end. Leave him in a ditch. That's the end of his life. I beg of you, I don't want to be responsible for any more trouble. Yeah, they strip him of his clothes because they can sell those. Palm 5 it is. Thank you for watching my show, Von Falkenstein. Trouble? Trouble? Trouble to who? Will you get out of my way? You can't be captured. But if I'm taken, everyone will... You think everyone will be happy? Jesus Christ, woman, you're amazingly stupid. What is wrong with you? Why are you so monumentally dumb? That's basically what she's saying. I'm just paraphrasing. Everyone protect Lady Teresa. Yes, why is the crazy stalker girl smarter than you? Well, evil is a point of view, Harriet. I'm not worthy. No, you're probably not, if we're just being 100% honest. But that doesn't matter. So let's go. Worth is not a measure of currency. So let's go. Excuse me. What? I'm sure she's actually really good of a peacetime leader, especially given how much loyalty she has from the citizens. Like, that sounds like a people who are very prosperous to me. I like how we just patiently, you know, politely wait for them to catch up so we can kill them. That's what I would do too. Oh no, I'm being chased. Hang on, hang on. Okay, I'm right here. You remember when I tried to do that in Kingdom Come Deliverance? And it turned out really badly. But yeah, the college is also renowned. And obviously very prosperous. Obviously that's a source of income. And, you know, general cultural upliftment. See, just patiently. It's cool, you know. Take your time. Let me grab Frostmourne here. Alright. Looks like I'm getting money out of these fights. That's true, it's also an open college, which is a big deal. So yeah, she is clearly doing her job right as peacetime leader here. Hey, Shin. Even that much of a hurry. Alright, how many of you thought this is where we were finally going to kill Raud, right here? When you first played this game? They were able to slow us down without any weapons. I'm surprised. This is as far as you go. You can't escape. I now have 6 guys next to me instead of 4. Smug, smug, smug. You're awful. Awful, awful. Awful, who are you kidding? Do you know how much trouble you've caused me? This time I'm sending you to the execution grounds. Yeah, no, I think awful covers it. Don't worry, I won't let them pass. I will not allow this. If you die, we can just kill them. We can just kill them. Oh my god, Flick! Flick's like, alright, I've had enough of this. Funk! I'm just... Damn it, Flick. Stop being a likable character. I like how they kind of squeezed in a dungeon here. Like 3 times, technically. You got the hat. Peace. I mean, he did it nobly. He's like, alright, thunk, and knocks her out. And then, you know, he's like, don't worry, I swear by my blade I will protect her, to Shin, as we're leaving. So it's not like he was just kind of being a dick there. That was actually a really cool moment. You got Chimera. Now, there's something I wish I had the time and effort to do. That'll probably never be a part of my life again. Looks like we made it. For now, but we can't let our guard down until we get to Walker's castle. Hey, look, Ah! It's the enemy! Hi, Jowie. Ice Tray, I give you this advice as a friend. Relinquish leadership of the Lore Army and run away. What? The victor in this war has already decided. Anything you do now is vain. You will only prolong the suffering. So you're saying you're following Luca's orders? I will not allow Luca to have his way with the Highland and the city-state. You have no reason to fight, Ice Tray. Let's see. Being kicked out of my town, having the next town burned, having the next town burned, and the orphaning of Pilica. the destruction of the fort, the attack on my castle, and the direct attempt to kill me twice. Yeah, no, I have no reason to fight. You should start running. Pursuers. What is this? This has to be a lie. I don't believe it. My Jowie. Our Jowie. He'd never follow orders from Luca Blight. It's a lie. Let's go, Nanami. I know I hate this. We're finally here with Jowie. Roll my eyes. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm with Nerozaz. The only house Nerozaz. The only house Nerozaz is burning. The only house Jowie is burning is his own. It's time to kill Jowie. Once and for all. Sorry, Nanami, but I have to kill Jowie. Because he's a moron. Like, I get what he's going for. I do. I myself love that story arc. Sith Warrior, light side. But, I'm not sure Jowie's going about it the right way, you know? Might have something to do with the fact that he's a kid. If it isn't the commander. By the way, a few rats have come around this way. Did you see them? I haven't seen anything. Oh, you missed me making fun of Jowie a bunch, Savicom. Of course, Harriet. Why would I ever play Sith Warrior Dark Side? Even after one of my men swore you saw come this way. You may be a commander, but you're still a newcomer. His Majesty Luca asked me to keep an eye on you, you know. How much leeway does he get? None! What do you think he'd say if I gave him this little bit of information? Roud. Step aside, would you? Wait, Roud. What, Colgan? We were suspicious too. We were here too, and nobody suspicious came through. We'd hate to see you make a false report out of jealousy because a former subordinate is now your commander. That's right, we're witnesses. Damn. You know, there's still quite a riot going on in Greenhill. Shouldn't you get yourself down there and actually do your frickin' job, Roud? But I'm not done being stupid and evil. We love Highland. It's a wonderful country. We can't stand idly by and let it be destroyed. The only thing Luca Blight will bring about is ruin, and that is not our intention. It wouldn't be pleasant to be left standing on scorched earth after the war is over, would it? Well, it'd be pleasant for one person. He would enjoy the hell out of that. Jowie Atreides, commander of the 4th Army of the Kingdom of Highland, we pledge our loyalty to you. We know what your goal is. Please use us to that end. Your brave decision will not be in vain. I mean, I gotta be completely blunt. I am 100% convinced that in lore, Jowie could kill Raud and his troops there. Why? He has the sword rune! Which, ignoring the fact that it's a true rune, which is powerful by itself, but not necessarily indicative of how much you can do, that is an offensive rune. You know what I mean. It's a combat rune. It's a kill rune. It's used to hurt people. That's kind of its purpose. Like, I know not every rune can be used to torch fools, but that rune's explicit job is to torch fools. So do I think Raud knows that, Savicom? He'd have to by now, because the only reason that Luca Blight took any interest whatsoever in Jowie is because Jowie demonstrated the usage of the rune when he was fighting Raud. And, does Jowie know that? Well, Jowie used the rune on Raud, which got the attention of Luca. Remember? Now, I agree with von Falkenstein. He's probably really doesn't want to use the thing. And honestly, I don't blame him. As I've said many times, I would not want a true rune. But if it comes down to death, then yeah, sure, okay, here, fine. Die. Like, if you were literally threatening me with death or worse, then yeah, sure, okay, fine, here. I'll take the morality cost, I'll lose the humanity, and I will cast Meteor on your face. Fair, Venters, but my point stands firm. He has a rune that is extremely powerful in combat. Probably one of the strongest runes in combat, just for straight up hurting someone. Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea, von Falkenstein. Hey, Gary, yeah, here, you have the Black Sword rune, I'll have the Bright Shield rune, and together we'll destroy the world as we are forced to fight each other. It is made extremely clear that those things do actively force people to do things. Now, I will admit I'm being harsh on Jowie, and there's a really big reason for that, and this is kind of a spoiler, so spoilers. But the reason I'm being harsh on Jowie is because a lot of what he does makes perfect sense. We do, Mr. Red. A lot of this makes perfect sense right up until Luca Blight dies. But then Jowie's motivations stop being understandable, you know? And that's when he loses me, right there. That's when I start getting pissed off at him. I suppose since we know so little about the true runes, I'll give you that Platinum Pineapple, so let me rephrase my statement. Given my interpretation of things, and given the perspective that I myself have interpreted and analyzed based on the series as a whole, the runes are forcing them to fight each other. There you go. Excellent work, Lord Ice Tray. This must be Lady Teresa. Welcome to Walker's Castle. Yes, thank you, but I'd like to be alone right now. That's understandable. Shin! Fitcher got him out. Awesome. High five, Fitcher. Fitcher's growing on me a lot this whole game. Like, he has been pretty chill and pretty legit. You made it. I'm so glad. Fitcher, I'm impressed. Getting Shin out of there is quite an accomplishment. Oh, it wasn't just Shin. Nina! I don't actually care all that much, but, you know. I know now that I simply have to be by your side. It's our destiny. I mean, my density. That reminds me, I made dinner for you. Hurry, your soup's getting cold. Well, that's definitely not creepy at all. Sorry, Flick. Lord Ice Tray, please try to get some rest today. How old is she? Do we know? Wow. Why are you in my room? Why are you in my room? I don't have anything in particular to talk about. I was just wondering how you were doing. Thanks. Thanks for that. I'm fine. What? Okay. I guess I'll just sleep with Ellie right there watching me sleep. Oh, hang on. Gotta get in character. So you managed to take Greenhill as you promised. I see that you're more than just talk. I like that. Thank you, my lord. Well, I'll keep my word as well. Tell me what you want. Yes, my lord. I want your sister as my wife. That's a huge political play, by the way. Julia, my sister? Why, you little punk! You've got balls, I'll say that. Would you like me to remove your head from your shoulders with this blade? No, my lord, but I know His Majesty does not take an oath lightly. Also, I've got an idea. What is it? Speak up. And if I don't like it, I promise I will cut off your head. It's kind of my thing. I love cutting off people's heads. But I shouldn't speak in front of so many, if you take my meaning, my lord. Yes, yes, I understand. Come to my quarters later. Tell me this idea of yours. You'd better not be wasting my precious time. I could be chopping people's heads off right now. Humph. You, come over here. Chop. There we go. Good morning, Ice Tray. Why is Ellie still in my room? So in the meeting today, Lord Victor and Shu are already waiting. I think that's actually another reason why I like Luca Blight as a character. It would be easy for him to be pathetic, you know, stupid. And while he is arguably stupid for certain definitions of the word, he's not actually... Like, he's not stupid. He's not actually Malik. His goals are just, you know, horrific. I like to think that Luca Blight's the kind of person who doesn't keep count at all, Mr. Red. Why would he? Considering how much people would use my elevator, would you think I get a thank you once in a while? Thank you, Adline. I would call Luca Blight crazy, not insane. Why don't you come see us in a while? I think Bulgan misses you. Yeah, sure, Ellie. You'd know, being in my room, watching me sleep, that's gotta be a bug. Well, I used to have a sister like that, Crazy Norse. But she has 2 kids to watch after right now, so she's got more important things to do than deal with me. Now, I need a droid, that's what I need. Like, what's her face in Detroit Become Human? I can't remember her name. The girl on the title screen. My goal is the achievement of culinary perfection. Was it Kara? Cooking contest. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got a robot as one of our judges. It looks like Robot, Anita, Nina, and I'm not sure who that is on the end. I guess, alright. What do you get when you cross a barrel and a wind-up doll? Can this thing really judge food? Oh yeah, the old lady I got in the town. Yep, okay. Lady Anita's sword frightens off even evil demons. What type of food does she enjoy? She enjoys booze. She's head over heels with a certain man named Flick. What about her studies at Greenhill? It's Nina. And why you? That's none of your business. She's 72, but doesn't look a day over 71. All the way from Lake West, it's Taki. Not a lot of hints on what to make there. Okay, wish me luck, because I have no idea what to make. Like, what do I make for these people? So, okay, robot, booze, young girl from the woods, and old lady. Who isn't allowed to drink? Yeah. Well, we did get tomato soup, so we could use that for the main course. Or should we use that for the appetizer? We could have some gyoza for the appetizer. I actually love gyoza as a soup as an appetizer. Salad isn't a main course. Soup isn't a main course. You guys are impossible. So we'll put this with some salt, because it's soup. You know, duh. Raw tomato? What? Tomato juice. Tomato miso. Tomato salad. Yeah, we're just gonna disagree on that one, Crazy Norse. I'm sorry, no. I could point to many instances where many people that I know personally, including me, have had soups and salads separately as a main dish. Thank you very much. Now, I mean, yes, I've had soup as a appetizer as well. But I mean, that's this, you know, as opposed to a bowl of soup. I'm trying to debate what to do about the robot. Let's just do no spice. Okay, so main course, barbecue meat bun, or sweet bean bun, or ginger beef bun, or mabo bun, or pirate's bun, or pizza bun. Yeah, but... Okay, fine, salt. There. Raw tomato sounds like the worst possible option, but whatever at this point. It just seems so counterintuitive for raw tomato to be the dish, you know, but we'll go with it. It might be a translation thing, I don't know. So barbecue meat bun, we'll go with that. And then for dessert... Yeah, I saved. Actually, she'll probably like ice cream. I actually love tomatoes, although they hurt my mouth, so I have to have them in, you know, limited quantities. Alright, we'll do this. So, what's the blue bar? I've been wondering that, because apparently I can't do anything to affect it, and I don't seem to have a cooking level. I guess that makes sense, you know, that's a way to limit your dish choice, because certain dishes will take longer. I have no idea what to determine that based off of, but, you know. Let's see how we do. Crab cakes. Not great. We had raw tomato. A little better. Whatever. Should have gone with tomato soup. So they did buttered clams. That's... wow, yeah, that's bad. Mabo bun. That's... oh, that's terrible. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Unless we knock it out of the park here. And they suck. Nope, we died. We failed. Wow. So let's see what happens when we die. was gonna say, does that just, if that's the consequence, is just terminating future chef quests? First of all, that's awful. But second of all, that sucks. Reset, reset. This next guy will give us buttered clams if we succeed at this. Wow, we actually have all the spices. That doesn't sound right. But it looks like we do. We need more livestock. I don't think I have access to Drake Mouth right now, do I? Or Tiger Mouth. We do have access to Forest Village, though. And Radat. Actually, it looks like we need Yuzu. Do we have Yuzu? I don't think we do. We do have access to those things. I say that sounds like Yuzu, Crazy Norse. We have Tony for vegetables. We need to go fishing for fishing. Oh, here's a list of all the recipes. Good lord. No, Savicum. Apparently you can mash X. See, I asked if I could do anything. You guys said no. Okay, so... Hang on just a second. So Nina is apparently a neutral judge. No preferences whatsoever. Gadget is a harsh judge. Hang on, hang on. I'm reading. I'm curious how this works. No, this walkthrough doesn't help with that. I'm just trying to figure out how the system works at all. You know? Like, it wouldn't... Like, for example, what would really help is if I ran around actually getting the recipes right now, which I do have access to quite a few, it looks like. Which is weird. I've been pretty diligent about getting those. Anyways, moving on. I'll do this one more try. And then we'll get on with it. I think you're right, Platinum Pineapple. I think I'm locked into what I've got because I have a challenge active. Yes, I am the best at cooking for robots. Don't read into that. Beep, beep, boo, boo, boo. There's nothing to be read into that, okay? Oh, dude, I would totally bribe the judges. What if you could threaten them, too? If you don't rate my my food properly. Okay, so we've got Muku Muku, not sure, Clive, and I don't know who that is. Ah, that's Dr. Huang. Okay. Wow, that's fudge. That's funny. So yeah, Chinese food and nuts. I have no idea what Clive likes, and I have no idea what Futch likes. Okay, so appetizer. I think we will go with soup again, but we'll make it miso soup. Right. Main course. Honestly, I think I'm actually going to go with this again. Not only because it's Chinese, but because it's meaty. That sounds like fudge, right? Why is tempura a dish? Think about that for a second. Also, tempura and mayonnaise is apparently amazing tempura. I roll to disbelieve. Oh, that's a lot of dishes I don't have. Okay, so... No, I'm going to stick with the soup for that. Although that is a good idea for thing. But for dessert... Yeah, tempura is just the flakes that you put on something else. Shrimp tempura, you know? That's why I was so confused. I'm just glad we have all the spices, like, by coincidence. We happened to buy all the spices before we started doing these. Let's see, ice cream... Let's do salt ice cream, okay. Actually, was it? Hang on, where was the croquettes? Black croquettes... Sweet croquettes... Ellie croquettes... Cream croquettes... Hot croquettes... That is interesting, von Falkenstein. Huh. Fascinating. Like, what's funny is I just Google image searched tempura, and you know what I found? The flakes, the flaked batter that you fry stuff in. Right? Like, that's what it is. Whatever. I believe you, even though I don't believe you. Let's go with ice cream. Let's go with salt ice cream. Okay, let's do it. Commit. This does not appear to be doing anything. Like, I don't think this is going up faster at all. Like, I was doing my fingernail trick, and it doesn't seem to be accomplishing anything, so... I can't tell if it's doing anything. Is it? I don't know. Oh, I guess it has to be, because we've never filled it out before. Whatever. Kept doing. So the fingernail trick, by the way, anybody's wondering, if you ever want to hit a button as absolutely fast as possible, this is not a joke. This is a speedrunner trick. You get your fingernail, put it right up on the edge, and you just go back and forth as quickly as humanly possible. That's how you get really, truly rapid-fire button presses right there. But it only works on, I forget if it's concave or convex, but if it's this instead of this, buttons. Fish donuts. Ew, first of all. Tomato miso soup. Whoa! Juan gave us a 1 for that. Wow! Buttered clams, that's his main dish. Let's see what they thought of the main dish. Not great. Man, we're sucking here. So then they had fish fry for dessert. And for us, ice cream. Nobody liked the ice cream. Nobody liked the ice cream. This is gonna be close. Ugh, 2 off. Ugh. Well, I said I'd do one more attempt, and I meant it. So we're done with cooking forever. And Dr. Juan is going to be executed now for high treason. Good day, Lord Ice Tray. Seems everyone's here. Flick's not here yet. Oh, and with regards to miso soup, I wasn't sure if it was Chinese or Japanese, because I've had miso soup served in both types of restaurants, so I was just rolling the dice on that one. She stole my bandana and washed it. It took me all morning to find it. It's like you have a wife already. She's 16, dude. How old is Flick? Shoot, what's this meeting about? Are you ready, Lord Ice Tray? Of the 5 cities and 1 knightdom of the states, South Window has been destroyed and Muse and Green Hill are under enemy control. Somehow, we've managed to protect Two River, but Tinto is still closed to us. I think we should forge a bond with the only Alliance member left, the knightdom of Matilda. Hey, we're going to Matilda! Their army is as strong as Muse's, and if we ally with them, we'll be able to attack the enemy from 2 fronts. Do you agree, Lord Ice Tray? Green Hill is still occupied, so we'll have to travel to Matilda in small groups so as not to be detected. Lord Ice Tray, please decide who you wish to accompany you. I'm going to take my main team, because duh. Which is Tengar, no, Interesting, Crazy Horse. I guess we just don't get the recipes in that case. Bestest boy. Where the hell are all... There she is. Flick is 27. Okay. We could bring Nina. She's level 32. Which is funny. I'm not judging him. Hell, I mean, she's the problem here, obviously. We could bring Stallion. So we could move faster. And for no other reason whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I did that at least one time through this game. Okay, so... Oh, there she is. Oh my god, I'm bringing all women and a dog. Whatever. Didn't occur to me until I was like, alright, I'll bring Ellie because she has a decent magic stat. I'll bring Nanami because she's my main healer. And then I'll bring, you know, the Ulan because she's my main DPSer. Anita because she's my other big DPSer. Actually, Ulan's my tank at this point. And then me, obviously, because I have to bring me. baiting something. Give me a sec. I need a smith. That's what I need. And I still don't have one. Nina. I know he's hot, but get over it, okay? Please. For the sake of us all. Come on, let me in. Oh my god. There we go. Well, since she's already my tank, here, be more of a tank. How about you over here? That's what I thought. Yeah, but I can't do that here. I have to actually go to a trading post to do it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm guessing for Jean, I just go back to Green Hill and then kill her. Yeah, but I really want it out of my inventory, so okay. Like, really badly. Give me my inventory space back! That's better. We can't even turn it. Whatever. Something I've been meaning to do for a bit now. I don't remember where Two River is off the top of my head. What? I can't give Ulan double beat? But she's perfect for that! I can apparently give Shiro double beat. I mean, he hits like a truck too, so sure. Let's say, is she ever gonna get a right-hand slot? Is there a smith here? Oh yeah, can you join me yet? Nope. Okay. Have to kind of idly pay attention to see if she ever gets her right-hand slot. Because she is perfect for double beat. Hey, he's gotten better. He can go up to... I don't have that much money. That's what he can go up to. Well, while we're here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on me. Well, the good news is we're actually at the point where I planned to stop running. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I actually don't have the ability to run anymore. Not that I'm aware of on Falkenstein, no. But before we go to the spot where we will be making money, we need to make people. I put really serious thought into turning Stallion into a main party member just so I could run. You guys know me. I always prefer those kind of options. In fact, I'm still thinking about doing that. I'd probably replace Nanami if I was going to do that. I mean, she doesn't exactly want to fight anyways, so... Or I could replace Ellie. It's not a bad that's not a bad thing. I'll replace Ellie with Stallion when I get back. Just so we can go faster. I've been thinking about how game mechanics are locked behind people you recruit. And the more I think about it, the more I think it's just kind of a wash. I don't think it's really a positive or a negative. Hey, Kimarusko. See if I can find the one kobold who looks different from the others. It's her. Yuzu's in big trouble. What should Yuzu do? What happened? Well, Yuzu managed to escape with her granddaddy's sheep. But the sheep went into the woods. Shall I look for them for you? Thank you, mister. Apparently she's not a kobold. She's a person. In the kobold village. Which is just pure insanity. You got the sheep. Ah, gotcha, crazy horse. Dinner is served. Thank you so much, mister. But Yuzu's still in trouble. Sheep went to the woods because they were hungry. I don't know where Granddaddy is. I need somewhere to take the sheep where they'll be safe. I know where they'll be safe. Yay. We now have someone to take care of animals, so we can get animals for cooking now. Which we'll do later. Although, are there any animals out here? Hang on. Let's see. Tigermouth. Lake West. Do we need Yuzu in the party to capture people? Doesn't look like we do. Excellent. Good. Story focus, Mr. Red. Character focus. Those are the two big distinctions. Alright, so there's a beach here. Where's this beach? Behold the beach! You got the chick! I didn't know Bragan was in this game. Now there's an interesting question. Do I only need one chicken? Yeah, your keyboard is hysterical, Crazy Norse. Usually I have a pretty good idea of what you're saying. And every now and again I'm just like, what? Fine, I'll go back to the... Why am I going to the ruin shop? Oh, Jean's here. Right. Sorry, I was thinking about getting the pig. Which nobody answered my question, consequently. Do I only need one chicken, one pig, one cow to unlock them for cooking? Hi, Jean. Little Dice Trade. It's been a long time. Join our group? Want me to join my group? I'd love to. Well, we have a rune purser, so yay. I can't afford either of those, and that sucks, because I want both of those. Oh well. Oh well. Moving on. Damn it, Ulan. You're, like, so awesome. Why can't I equip you to make you even more awesome? And also, I've got an idea. Hear me out. So it's called a shirt. Aw. Okay, guess we will not be getting that right now. Where's the other place? It's like way up here, isn't it? I think. I'm misremembering. Why, Mr. Red? I mean, I could, but again, why? Also, I'd rather not do that, so you know what? No. I'm not going to open myself to the YouTube drama circle, thank you. I already got close enough with that one jackass who decided to make fun of me for reasons that were stupid and also wrong. So, no thank you. I'd tell you who it was, but that would involve plugging who it is. So, no. Well, now we have lamb. I thought I talked to the chief, but we'll talk to him again. Hey, chief. How's Tony doing? Give him this spinach seedling. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Goofy Movie. I appreciate it. It would still be better than what that idiot did. The reason I say what he was making fun of me for was actually wrong was he was mistakenly believing that I had actually made fun of his channel. Now, that's actually not true. Way back in the day, very briefly, I actually had a Google... what do you call that? This was before the forum. You remember Google's short-lived forums that I think technically still exist? I can't remember what they're freaking called. But anyways, it was that thing. I had one of those. And someone who is not me on that forum spoke briefly ill about his channel. So he decided to take that as if I had decided to make a personal dig. Yeah, Google Plus circles, that's it. So he decided to take that as if I was making a personal dig at him. Now, I didn't even know who the guy was. In fact, I still didn't know who the guy was until he decided to come at me for that. Thought about shutting the video down. Because I could. He actually stole footage from my videos without permission. I am actually 100% in the right to copyright his videos for that and saying, nope, this should not be allowed to be seen. I decided I didn't want to have anything to do with the drama, and I just pretended like it didn't even exist. But I remember that, because not only is that just kind of my biggest exposure to my biggest personal exposure to YouTube drama, but I know full well just how bad the YouTube drama circle really is. It's pretty bad. There are entire YouTube circles where this person goes after this person, goes after this person, goes after this person, goes after this person, and they just backbite each other constantly. Thank you for letting me pass. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost back in Matilda. Almost. Yeah, think reality TV except on YouTube. That's pretty much what that whole drama circle is. It's a load of nonsense. What? Sure. Hi, Vicky. What? I'm in the city-state of Joustin? How strange. Hi, Vicky. Oh, I know, Goofy Movie. I'm glad he managed to bounce back from that a bit, because holy crap. I'm a little lost. Do you think I could stay at your house for a while? Shh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. What's your name? Ice Tray. Okay, my name's Vicky. I specialize in blinking magic. I've decided to have her join my party instead of Ellie. I don't even know what you're talking about, Mr. Red. That went pretty well. What? This isn't what you mean by with us? I failed. It's okay, I'll teleport you wherever you want to go. Wait, but... So now we can teleport. It's debating something. Oh no, this isn't a long RPG, Moon and I. No, 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 no. The next 3 RPGs we'll be playing, those are long RPGs. Stallion, what are you doing? Stallion! In case you missed that, you wonder why I'm here? Well, you see, he's here because of Jean. Let's just be honest about it. Debating. Oh, I know, Blue Wolf. I just don't really care. I would much rather have the time from not running. Or from running, rather. I'll take that deal 100 times out of 100. Speaking of which, you guys have talked me into it. So we're going to start dumping Nanami as our main healer support. Sorry, Nanami. You don't want to fight anyways. And you're going to try to convince me to leave the war, so, you know. You can leave the war! Why can I not get Nanami out of my party? Fine, we'll get rid of Anita. Where's Vicky? There she is. I love her response. Huh? Me? And one other person is going to join our main party for the rest of the game, actually. Because we can go quicker, and for no other reason whatsoever. What do you got? Total junk. Okay, good to know. Whoa! So, on average, any given battle takes about 30 to 45 seconds, Blue Wolf Alex. So multiply that by a factor of a little over 200, and that's how much additional time we would have spent doing that, give or take. I don't actually know that off the top of my head. I can't math that well. As I say, I thought I had a wind. I don't have... Okay, that's funny. Whatever. Literally going to go get my stuff now. So that's about 2 hours. There you go. It's about 2 hours extra time. So we'd be finishing today's stream right about now. Okay, let's do this. Hang on, let's do this. Get rid of that, and that, and that. How do I teleport when she's in my party? Talk to the mirror. The mirror. Blink, blink. Her post is right here. Ah! Okay. I'll take it. That was a little disorienting. She's still in the party, right? Yeah, okay, we're okay, we're okay. Ugh, fine, I'll talk to him again. Hi again. We had a dog last time. I'll talk to him 3 times. Okay, moving on. Why is she in the front? Oh, that's why. Because we got Stallion. I like her spells by the ready, set, go! Do not sing to Ulan. Note to self. I'm pretty sure I did see a kitchen sink in there. Lord Istray of the Lore Army. I am Miklatov. Hey, what's up? It's the guy we met in Muse. Ah, jousting here. I apologize, but at the time I had no idea the man and Lord Istray would become. Please allow me to escort you to the castle. I'd rather you not... Okay, whatever. Yeah, I've never been here before. Yep. Totally new place to me. Let's talk to the maid, first and foremost. Very important. Lord Camus is different. He's pure evil. Yeah, Lord Gordudo. Wonderful, wonderful man. Well, actually, ironically, we're still not at the point where we could recruit Fletch and Humphrey. Not yet. But soonish. Like, after we get our next go out into the world thing. I don't know what voice is appropriate for this guy. The rumors that your army managed to burst Highland must be gross exaggerations at best. Shh. The Muse army were such pathetic cowards. We sent troops to save them, but Muse fell before they even arrived. That's actually not true. I say that because, like Muse, you're leader of a tiny army feudally battling Highland. You'll probably make the same fight. Probably. Camus, see them to a guest room. Let them rest a while, then escort them to the border. Our business is done. Did I mention that I'm evil? Like, Raud can go to hell, but I've always despised Gerudo a bit more. I can't imagine why. This will be your room. Please excuse me. Very well, Purple Knight. Try not to let that upset you, if you'll excuse me. Ooh. Of course I am, Gollum-Palooza. Oh. I mean, it's funny, because Raud is arguably a more personally, disgusting person. But he's so pathetic and terrible. Gerudo's the leader of one of the strongest militaries in the region. The Knightdom of Matilda. Yeah, he's not actually a king. He's just the head knight. Knight commander. I think that's probably a good word for it. Ugh, really? Should we explore? Sure, don't go into any rooms. He's very driven. Oh, excuse me, Lord Miklatov. Miklatov's cool. I would literally rather have Meredith than this guy. 10 times out of 10. Holy crap. Yeah, Camus is cool. I'm with Camus. I'm down. Oh, that was enlightening. I would even take Act 3 Meredith over this guy. Yes, Orient. No joke. But I was admittedly thinking of the Meredith that's not a cripplingly insane nightmare woman. Act 1 and 2 Meredith. Why are we... What? Like not. Oh my god, are you watching me sleep too? Why does everyone watch me sleep? You become so strong. Thanks. The threat of battle is still nipping at our heels. Much blood and many tears have been shed. But you can't turn your back on the fight. You mustn't divert your eyes. In you rest the hopes and dreams of so many. You can't throw that away. The rune on your right hand will guide you to the final battle, and the results of that will create our future. Well, thanks for the extremely vague warnings, and... whatever. Go away, Leknot. I'm not even sure you make the setting better by your presence. And I mean that sincerely. She's one of those debatable characters. That's true, she's definitely not a good parent. But that's neither here nor there. I would agree with that. She has more relevance in Suikoden 1. Sorry, we're in a rush. What? Let's go see. What's with all the commotion? The Highland Army has appeared at the Matilda Muse border. So they finally come to give us a chance to prove our valor. What the hell? Do they intend to invade us? I can't imagine they'd attack now. No, it seems the Highland Army is pursuing refugees from Muse. The refugees must be trying to flee into Matilda. Lord Gerudo, we must mobilize to save the refugees immediately. Ah, this battle. Remind me to save. This battle can go south very quickly. Prepare to mobilize. Yes, sir. Well, well, what on earth? Lord Ice Tray, did you hear that? We're mobilizing. What do you intend to do? Lord Ice Tray, you don't have many spare troops. Please be careful, especially since you have a lady to look out for. Me? At this point, my party's only half women. No, less than half, actually. I've only got 2. So this should be fun. We're almost to the Matilda border. Keep going. We should be able to save them. So, refugees, right? No, Palooza. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me get some music going. Give me a second. So you see these guys? Attack 1, defense 0. That's really all you need to know about this fight right here. Although I agree, this is actually pretty good exposition because this very quickly and efficiently gets across the kind of person Gerudo really is if we weren't already inclined against him because of what happened earlier in the battle meeting that Annabelle called. Hang on, I need to find the playlist I'm looking for. Give me just 1 second. Oh, that's right. I never updated it. Let's go with something appropriate for the tone rather than what I was going to do originally. That sounds like a good idea. Give me a second. That's not it. Hang on. There it is. So we're going to stay here for right now. Okay. So what do we have? Nothing. Okay. So. They're sitting ducks now. Don't let a single one slip away. Kill the ones that resist. Send the rest back to Muse in chains. But they've come so far. Help us. They'll kill us if we go back. So, pure RNG can work in their favor here. Pure, unadulterated RNG. But we'll see what happens. Like how they basically did no damage to them right there. By the way, Kita's in that force, I just feel like pointing out. The force hunting down escaping slaves, let's call it what it is. And Luca Blight's there, and he's, well, yeah. He's the ridiculous stats. He's the strongest unit in the entire game. In the tactical battles, I mean. So far, we're actually getting good RNG for the most part. Joey's part of this group, too. Lord Gerudo, we have to save them. We will do no such thing. Hold your position, Miklatov. What are you saying? They're being slaughtered in front of us. It would sully our reputations as knights if we just sit idly by. It's happening outside of our territory. We have no right to intervene. It's more important we bolster our defenses. Let no one pass the border, refugee or otherwise. You're ordering us to watch them die? I can't. I won't. Are you saying you intend to disobey an order? Have you no devotion to your lord, Miklatov? Miklatov. Damn. Yes, Shaludo. It's because they're centered in Muse right now. So they're basically right next door anyways. And that's dead. We're getting weird RNG at this point. I actually have a similar theory, by the way, to Platinum Pineapples. I've thought for some time that this was actually an attempt to provoke Matilda into attacking. Casus Belli, etc. Nope, that's it. They're gone. Seems they've lost the will to resist. Round up the pigs! Let us pull back. That's the wrong song. That'll do. It's also about to go away anyways. Ultimately, Highland did not invade. It seems even the great Luca Blight has not the courage to face the Knights of Matilda. Spelled Luca wrong, by the way. Stand down now, Miklatov, Camus. Pissant. Calm down, Miklatov. What do you expect to accomplish going to enemy territory alone? But I have to see with my own eyes. I have to see what those Highland bastards are doing in Muse. Don't try to stop me, Camus. I will not intervene. This is a troubling situation, going into Muse alone. Lord Icetray, I cannot leave the castle. I must stay behind to respond to Lord Gerudo's capricious commands. You can get to Muse through the south border here. I beg you, please protect Miklatov. Okay. Aw. Please, wait, it's suicidal to go alone. Don't worry, I'll be careful. I have to see what's going on. The worst person in this game? What do you guys think? Who's the worst person in this game? And if your answer is Luca Blight, who's the second worst? As I say, I could be remembering my history wrong, because I don't know the setting that well, but I was right. The knightdom was actually established because of, and in... I'm saying that wrong. Muse helped found the knightdom. There we go, that's how I want to phrase that. The mayor of Muse. So why Agarius, Savakim? I mean, a lot of his evil is off camera, but, I mean, he does a lot of evil. And one of the things he did was what I would personally consider to be unacceptable. Very, very unacceptable. Yeah, he does remind me a bit of a Geshtal, or a President Shinra, both of whom share one specific trait. They're not technically the most evil people in their settings, but both of them actively empower and encourage that evil, either due to deliberate attempt to misuse and abuse it, or because of just simple apathy. What I want to know, and to my knowledge there's no definitive answer to this, is the specific process by which Luca took over the military from Agaris, or Agaris, or however you say his stupid name. That's a recent development, too. The Necklord? Nah, he's a chill guy. He's just a necromancer. What's wrong with that? I'm kidding, of course. He's a monster. He's just the filler part of the game. I mean, it's not an inaccurate statement. That could be Geludo. Name a notable necromancer in fiction who is an evil monster. The main character of Diablo 2. Also, most necromancers in the Diablo universe, while we're on the subject. I already read that one. Also, arguably Kel'Thuzad, but let's not go into that. Oh, thank God we can move faster. It was so worth it. Hey, I bet we could recruit Humphrey and Futch. Let's go do that. Hey, Humphrey. And then they join our party. There we go. Okay, we recruited him. Oh, worthwhile. You can buy gold here. Even if the D2 Necro isn't the only hero from D2, the fact remains, he is a canon character because he's actually referenced in D3. We meet one of his apprentices in D3. And he was a good guy. Hell, his apprentice is a good guy, too. I guess I can actually talk to these people now. I've never talked to these people before. Because I was deliberately avoiding trying to trigger anything. Ooh, a dragon scale. Hey, a recipe! Thanks, lady. Hey, Kent. You're welcome for saving your life from one of the most irritating bosses in the entire game. And by that I mean the most irritating boss in the game so far. Like, the boss isn't actually badly designed, except for the fact that she has a random chance to do a massive AoE damage of doom, and she can do it twice in a row. I would say more than Abomination, just because of the irritation of the design, you know? It's literally, you know, normal fight, normal fight, normal fight, and then I've decided to kill you because of the dice. I'm not a big fan of losing because I did nothing wrong, when I did nothing wrong, because the dice decided that I should lose. Not that I'm aware of, Gemino, but you'll have to watch the lore run for that. I'm not versed on that right now. Actually, I kind of like the idea of Matilda. I mentioned earlier that they had the strongest military, and that's actually not true. But they have the most military, and that's true. They probably have the most elite military. If I'm playing D&D and I die because of a bad dice roll and nothing else, then either I'm an idiot, my GM's a terrible GM, or both. So, to answer your question, Lord Harriman, yes, I hate playing under a bad GM in D&D. I have done it plenty. I am a lot pickier in my old age. You know what? I don't have anything to go praise. Aww. Oh god, this overworld speed is so much better. But we're actually going to stay here for a bit, because we can't let go anymore. We can kill. Not really, Lord Harriman? I mean, RNG will determine whether you hit or not, and how much damage you do when you hit. Same for the enemy. But there's a huge amount of tactics when it comes to D&D. And positioning and proper utilization of resources. The kit in a D&D party is gargantuan. So, no. There's no point at which I'm playing D&D and the enemy will spontaneously decide to win the battle based on dice. That doesn't work that way. I can let the birds go. That's actually funny. I'm not going to, though. Really wish I could kick Nanami out of my party at this point, but whatever. I'm gonna watch the levels here. That's what I thought. Yeah, exactly, von Falkenstein. You know, we do need some cash. I was actually really hoping to do this off camera, what I'm doing right now. Because this is grinding. And grinding is boring. But, I actually physically was incapable of getting up here. Well, again, that boils down to the quality of the player and the GM, Lord Harriman. Although, I will give you a proviso there. It's something actually occurred to me. So, no, I won't be able to reach that point here, Mr. Red. I've been debating it, Darth Tyron. The proviso is if you're playing First Edition, which isn't even called that, or Second Edition, which isn't even called that, then yeah, that would suck, and I do dislike playing those editions. Because, well, as you say, I'm level 1, I'm a brand new character, let me roll my dice, and I died. That's a thing that can happen in First and Second Edition, even with a good GM. The rules were not kind back in the day. 2.5 I can tolerate, but no, I'm a 3.5 guy, or 5 guy. Oh, great. Who am I going to kick out for him? Yeah, the experience system is extremely anti-grind. That's why I say I'm questioning that. Yeah, let's just put him in the convoy, since we can do that. Let's make sure we're still in the right formation, which we are. Are you going to Muse? It's very dangerous with the refugee hunt that's going on. Sir Miklatov. We received a message from Sir Camus. It said we are not to interfere with your secret mission. Please be careful. Thank you, Camus. Well, I could get rid of my mage, which I don't want to do, Savacom. I could get rid of Nanami. Wait, no, I can't. And I could get rid of Stallion, but I want to move quickly. So, no, I don't really have a slot for him. Anyways, so it's funny you mentioned that, Shikor. I've been doing milestone levels instead of actual experience tracking for years and years and years. Since 2nd edition, actually. It's just amusing to me that they decided to make that part of the rules in 5th edition. Yeah, honestly, just whatever. Just trash. I mean, that makes sense, Savacom. Keeping track of individual experience only makes sense under certain circumstances. Let's try it. Since we can move quickly, Crazy Norse, let's just do it. So we're in the port town. Why are we here? We're here to kill everyone. Actually, curious of something. That's what I thought. I was just curious. A guy I can't recruit? Sweet! Those are my favorite kinds of recruits. We see, Crazy Norse, I can move quickly, and it's very important to me. I'll let it go. One of these days, so I've actually designed several pen and paper systems myself. One of these days, I actually hope to sit down and design a system that uses the Asheron's Call leveling method. Yeah. Now the Beast Rune is awake. This is important to keep in mind. People keep saying Luke of Blight was empowered by the Beast Rune. It wasn't even awake until just there. Oh, look how beautiful it is. Watching their filthy souls sucked into oblivion. What's wrong? Don't you think it's beautiful? Weren't you also born without the legitimate blood of your father? Why would you ask that? 'Cause you interest me. Your eyes are different from the eyes of the other pigs. Just below the surface, I see the darkness inside you. Surely you must feel it too. I'm grateful to my father for taking me in. Sacrifice their souls. Free the evil beast. Cleanse this foul land. So yeah, in case you missed that, they just sacrificed hundreds of thousands of people in the most populated city in the entire region to awaken the Beast Rune. Now the Beast Rune, we actually don't know that much about the specifics of it, but what we do know about the Beast Rune is that it's very bestial. So there's no real intellect in the strictest sense of the word there. It is pure animal instinct. And yes, this is why he wanted the refugees alive. This is why Luca Blight is the easy answer for evilest character in this, by the way. Nope, apparently there's something I missed. Yeah, I agree with Shikor. The only reason Luca Blight didn't sacrifice his own people is he was still using them. We don't have to introduce ourselves to the likes of you. Yeah, this is actually pretty damned messed up. Legit. Also, the soldiers are finally at the point where they're almost at our level. Yeah, Shiro's just hitting like a truck. God dang. He's being a boss over there. Who the hell are these guys? Are we okay? What the hell happened? A monster. A silver monster. Everyone was eaten alive. My wife, my kids, my father, my mother. Everyone was eaten alive. Yeah, in case you missed that, he slowly faded away, too. As weird as this may sound to say, I almost wonder how they managed to not, you know, have their people be sacrificed, too. Also, I want you just for a moment to picture being a regular soldier in this army, in the Highland Army. Picture that for a second, really. Picture being someone who is there, being forced and ordered to round up refugees to be fed to a rune. One interesting thing is the game goes out of its way to try and make sure that we know that Luca Blight is very personally powerful. That is important. If he was just a dude... Like, okay, picture for a moment if Luca Blight's just some fat old dude with glasses and, like, a mustache or whatever, right? In a setting like this, that changes things. And that makes it far more likely that people would have deserted or tried to abandon him. The problem is Luca Blight is a freaking monster. He is extremely powerful in personal combat. Yeah, he is a damned scary fiend. And again, he doesn't have a rune. He has no magical augmentation. He is just that much of a beast. And that, like it or not, does change the equation. The strongest person in this setting? Probably Leknot. Hey, it's a white tiger. Oh, I was gonna laugh if one just dropped. Remember, the 2 double beat runes I have, I didn't farm for. They just happened. So I was gonna laugh if I got another one. Not that I really have a third person to put a double beat rune on at this point, but, you know, whatever. Would have been funny anyways. Yeah, Shiro's kind of starting to carry me. Shiro and Aolan both. Glad you made it back safely. After the incident, Lord Garrote immediately ordered us to close the border, and we're not allowed anyone past. We're really worried. Thank you for your concern. Thank you for letting me pass, by the way. Despite your lord's orders. But funnily enough, the only reason I used Shiro was because he was uniquely suited for the Matilda glitch, but I admit, he's kind of started to grow on me. He feels like a typical monk character. You know, they make up for their lack of equipment and stats, you know, that kind of a approach to balance. People of Muse. Lord Icetree, I'm sure Lord Garrote will understand when we inform him. You remember those refugees that we didn't save? Because I do. No. Yeah, it is Suikoden. We have a... It did. Thank you for reminding me, Crazy Norse. Yeah, there's no smith here. I remember that because of the last time I was here. You know, in the long ago Sunday. I need to recruit a smith. But that can wait. For now, we need to go talk to Garrote. I should probably save first. I haven't saved in a while. I haven't saved since before the battle where we failed to rescue the refugees. I've said it before and I've said it again. The PS1 broke me in my saving habits. I was, like, fastidious about saving back in the SNES era. Then the PS1 came along, and it just completely broke that habit. I don't think this is good save design. This is basically the same as the Final Fantasy series, but worse. How so? Takes too long. Sourcom. In FF6, I can save 4 times in less than a second. Literally, and I would often do so just to make sure I saved, in case I forgot. Now try saving 4 times in a row in Suikoden 4, or Suikoden 2, excuse me. Tell me how long that takes. I met Lord Ice Tree on the way and we traveled together, but never mind that. Where's Lord Gerudo? Gerudo? I keep wanting to say Gerudo, which is actually wrong. Yeah, exactly, Shikar. Now, something like Half-Life? No problem. Isn't it a technical restriction? Yes, and that's why I'm not giving it a negative. But the limitation of save points themselves is not a good thing. That's a design decision. But again, it's not worthy of a full negative. It's just not good. In my opinion. So here's the reds and the blues. I see you're safe. That's actually fair. Saving's pretty quick in FF7. Yeah, at least they put it. That's why it's not a negative, Crazy Norse. If it wasn't for the actual save points in dungeons, I'd probably be convinced to give the full negative. Like, you can only save in towns. That's awful. Lord Gerudo. God, no wonder I want to say Gerudo. Lord Gerudo. Let's do that. Lord Gerudo. I have a request. Please let me take the army, or even just my own Blue Knight squad, to invade Muse. Are you mad? Why would we do that? Highland has no intention of fighting us. Not true. But you want to start a war with them? The Highland army gathered all the people of Muse and the nearby towns and sacrificed them in a bizarre ritual. It was a massacre. We cannot go on pretending not to see what's happening. What of the honor as knights? I don't know what you saw, but we knights have a responsibility to govern this land. We can't send its people into danger. You can't think Highland will leave us alone for long. When the other city-states fall, Luca Blight will come to destroy us. Silence. This massacre you're babbling about. Did you actually see it with your own eyes? No, but we know. They captured all the refugees. Shut up. You speak of a knight's honor. As a knight captain, didn't you pledge to me, by the emblem on your chest, your undying loyalty? Is breaking that pledge part of a knight's honor? You know, one thing I find fascinating is a lot of villains in fiction, they have no recourse. Like, the only argument they use is follow orders. You ever notice that? It's almost as though for the last 40 or so years of real-life history, just following orders has been almost universally a negative trait. And thus, as a cultural shift, most of human culture has shifted to the point of seeing just following orders as a villainous thing, and that's why villains use it. But I don't want to get talking about that right now. Just spitballing right now. But yeah, this guy is stupid and dumb and can go to hell. Breaking a pledge of loyalty is a knight's highest disgrace. But I am a human first and a knight second. I don't need your title. I resign myself to your disgrace. Hi, Demiurger. But I will never forgive you. I can never look idly by while human lives are being thrown away. Can someone clip my comment about the World War II parallel, please? I want to put that in the highlights reel. Like, it's rare that I think I myself have done decent analysis, but I think that's legit. Miklatov is just upset. Let him cool off a bit. You came just in time. Arrest this man. Throw him in prison. Arrest Miklatov? I can't do that. What are you saying? Ha ha ha! Bro! I guess I'm gonna break my oath too. I cannot obey. Lord Ice Tray, please allow Miklatov and I to join the Lord. Yes! Please join my army! God Almighty, yes! Join my army. I mean, it really was both, wasn't it, Kamurusko? Think about it. The shockwaves of World War II I mean, we're literally still feeling them to this very day. You got 2 awesome people! God, now I wish I had a party size that's larger than 6. Traitors, you can't just leave guards, arrest them! Quickly. Please let me accompany you. Let me follow by your side! Oh my god! Oh, this is getting a plus. This is getting a plus. This is awesome. This is funny, because I was already about to write down a plus. That's okay, Savicom. As long as it's clipped, I can pull it later. Yeah, this is such a huge win, militarily. Like, one of the consistent themes has been that our army is so small that we might not be able to do anything about it. We just got a large number of troops who are elite troops. Think about that. This is probably one of the biggest moments in which the tides have legitimately turned in our favor in this war. Yikes. Loyal. Yeah, we also just got loyal elite troops. Oh my god. That's true. We've been almost entirely reacting to the enemy forces up to this point. It's also so refreshing to have, you know, sworn knights under an evil leader be like, you know what, my leader's evil. I'm out. Peace. And, you know, try to do something about it. It's so refreshing. I'm reminded why I like this game. I actually type slower on this keyboard than on a proper mechanical, but I can type extremely fast, like 150 something, I think. That's with no errors. I can go a lot faster if I don't care about errors. Thank you, Shikor. I'm gonna codify a bunch of positives, by the way. I've been sitting on these plenty, I think. I am gonna bake 2 things together, though. I mean, you can see how slowly I'm typing on the actual document here if you're watching it. Although I think it updates in, like, chunks rather than live. There's one plus to story I'm still debating. And that would be Luca Blight. Still debating that one. But I'm going to have to get rid of all these positives and replace them with a TAM. Actually, I think I'm going to put that under gameplay. I'll be done typing in a second, I swear, guys. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I love how he is posturing, though. What do you think that will accomplish? And then he runs off. Pissant. Okay. So, that's a lot of positives codified. I'm codifying one story negative. Doodad usage. It's just bad, for the most part, in this game. And bare, especially in dungeons. Gameplay-wise, we've restructured this a little bit, so we're going to give one for animations, the keep, the let go plus leveling system, which is awesome, as I've already said, cooking, and we've got an aggregate, which we're building right there, as well as a plus I'm still debating. I think that's it. I think our gameplay negatives are still staying as is. Oh, yes, this shouldn't be italicized. Nope, I'm wrong. We're codifying a dungeon negative for dungeon design, which is just not good. Sure, Crazy Norse. You're probably not going to talk me out of a walkthroughitis. I'm just going to be honest about that. But I will start using it. What this actually is a subset of walkthroughitis, which I like to call, what do I do next? A lot of older games have the what do I do next thing. Usually it comes up when when you're hunting for story flags, exactly. I'm so tired of constantly running away. Lord Miklatov, they're coming after us. Shoo? I doubt you'll need us. Take a closer look at your pursuers. Sorry we're late. Camus, what's with all these people? Yeah, sorry, I kind of spoiled this, but about half of both the Red and Blue Knights decided to join us. The only reason I haven't been Crazy Norse, really, is because of money. I've been trying to be persnickety about usage of money. Yep, completely meaningless. All we have is a few incredibly elite knights. Hi there, McDowell. I'll write more later. Bye. Who's McDowell? I don't mind it if people keep dogs in the castle, but please ask them to feed and walk them in a timely fashion, Ridley. Food here is great. It's the best, Rikamaru. Oh. Right. Yeah, by the way, we just got extremely elite knights who can help train our regulars. Which at this point is mostly skirmishers, if we're being honest. I feel sort of relieved to be back here, because this is where I want to live. Hey, Larian. Lord Ice Tray, we weren't able to form an alliance with the Matilda Knights. Instead, we just got half their frickin' military. I'm still jazzing about that. I'm so sorry. It's just so awesome. This is why that scene got a plus by itself, because I'm still jazzing about it. Well, let's follow Shu's advice and get some rest. Okay. Also true, Mendekler. And as we've already pointed out, logistics is something this game actually takes into account. So it does actually matter in this game, not just in lore. For the Lore Army and most of all, for the three great races, I will fight to the death. Well, hopefully not. You're too good of a unit to lose, Ridley. I did save, right? Yeah, I've saved. I saved. We're cool, we're cool. Aw, poor Vicky. Even if you are Lord Ice Tray, no one enters or leaves after nightfall. God. I was actually thinking to myself the other day, so this is modeled after the Greco-Persian Wars, right? Imagine if this really was the full might of Persia coming stomping over, the city-states. See, that's one of the interesting things about this scenario they've constructed. Highland is big, but they're not that big. They're a nation. They're not, I mean, it's not like Harmonia has decided to come stomping down, or all of the Grasslanders, right? Like, that would just be... There are plenty of nations which could just absolutely stomp over the city-states of Joustin. But we have a chance because Highland is, a nation. A relatively small nation, too. Hey, Pilica. I will kill everyone in this world to save you, Pilica. I mean, sorry. No kidding, Savicom. It's probably why the rune chose us. An interesting idea. What about an expeditionary force? It's not as if the entire army is loyal to me, particularly Kiba and his son are more loyal to the king than me. It could even mean the entire state strategy is in danger. I've got a plan to handle that. You've really planned it all out. How did you get to be so wise? How am I doing, by the way, Savicom? That's nothing. If I couldn't figure that much out, I'd be an embarrassment to the Silverberg family. So you really were a strategist for the Scarlet Moon Empire, along with Mathos Silverberg. Why are you here? We're forgotten in times of peace. It's only when war looms that people remember we exist. As you wish. Well, I'll leave the rest to you, my younger brother-in-law. And yes, I'm trying to... I don't know, I'm not changing my voice that much. I'm just trying for a specific tone with Luca. I hope I'm succeeding at it. At least Ellie isn't actually in my bedroom this time. God. Terrible news. Everyone's gathered at the square. Okay. I can think of one other villain I like more in the older stuff, Demiurgic, but that's just me. Thank you, Fieldhouse. They want to lynch me. No! Well, okay, I deserve to be lynched. Lodestre, we've got a report that the Highland Army has appeared in Radit Town. Seems to. Has it been occupied? No, but if they can occupy before we receive our next report, they are a formidable enemy indeed. So it's not Solingir after all. It's the third company, General Kiba and his son. I Cord. I almost said Corbia, because I was reading your entire paragraph as well as saying your name at the same time. What are you saying? You can't have Lord Icetray do such a dangerous thing. Come on, it's okay, I tell you. I'll be with him. Besides, he needs a break. It's like a stroll in the park. Can I bring my entire, retinue of highly armed and dangerous people? Please. Please. Ah! What is this? Oh! I can do this now. God, I forgot I could actually do this. Right. Okay, so Ridley... Ridley's the one that matters. Do I not have... Ah, here we go. Looks like I do not have them yet. Okay. Doesn't Camus... There we go. Now we've got a Ridley cavalry, which I want. I don't have another crit, do I? Well, I have Shin. He gives crit. Where's... Well, like that. So now we have a crit evading cavalry unit. And Ridley just became our MVP, I'm pretty sure. Where's... There's Camus. Oh, Flick gives cavalry. Okay, so hang on. We have crit and evade with Shu. Damn. What's you know what? I don't care. So we've got Luke as full support. They will be in other games, Shikor, but I'm kind of with you. So we've got Teresa, who's going to be Cavalry Heavy Armor. Flick, who is Cavalry Crit. Me, who was Crit and Evade. Ridley, who was Crit, Evade, Cavalry. Gilbert, who's worthless. And Victor, who's also kind of worthless. What can we get on Victor? Nothing. Well, let's get Hannah in there. At least boost his attack. And Gilbert's just carrying Jean. Yeah, pretty much. What's Flight do? So we could have Flight Cavalry critical on Flick's unit. Okay. Got that all sorted. Hey, Permeus. Fine. I'll put Psy on someone. I'm guessing you mean the Fire Spear, because I can't imagine what else you're referring to there. So, there. You happy? Weirdo. Wanting to use spears made of fire. I should save after doing all that nonsense. Yeah, I do have to admit, I understand exactly why... No, I'm going to go and advance the plot. I understand exactly why it is that I remember liking the tactical battles. And it is mostly just, you know, the flaws of memory, because I'm misremembering stuff. That's really all it is. Rabbit, please. Like, strategy is one of my bags, right? It's one of the 3 types of games I love most. 4 types of games I love most. And it's kind of crap in this one. Yeah, it does look way more interesting than it actually is. I agree with that. It's funny because... Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. Because we could... Like, there's so much that could be done with this, and honestly is done with this in future games. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to seeing it in Suikoden 5. Probably my only strong memory of Suikoden 4 is the tactical battles. Because those ship battles were legit. Those were fun. No, 4's the boats. 5's in the southern continent. Is Savacom not here? Okay, Savacom's not here. 3 sucks! There we go, we're okay. Oh, Savacom's here. 3's the best game in the whole series. Easily, effortlessly. Super great game. Love it. 10 out of 10. I don't understand the question, Palooza, but thank you very much for the support. Ice water! 3... I remember this distinctly about 3, because when I went back through 3, I was like, God, this is, like, bad. And I was really shocked and surprised by it. It had all of the problems of just basically being early. You know, early 3D. And it, God, it showed. It showed so hard. I mean, do you really want me to give you the in-lore explanation, Colin Peluso? Because it's not a great one. I'd probably like the story in 3 a lot more if they ever finished it. It has all the problems of a story that starts and then doesn't stop. I agree, though. I do agree. The story in 3 is actually pretty neat. And it felt like a setup, you know? It's like, yeah, I can't wait for this to conclude. Alright, here's the dumb answer, Colin Peluso. So Rom is actually much closer to the rest of them. Like, if you were able to get rid of the holodeck illusion, Rom is actually basically right next to them. What the computer is doing, and I know it's going to sound like nonsense, but hear me out for a second. What the computer is actually doing is it is calculating where they should be, and the floor kind of moves under them. You know, that like the holodeck ground moves under them, so they have the sensation of moving, but they're actually just standing in place, right? I mean, that makes sense, because, you know, the room is only so big. But, if you start moving very far away from someone else, what the computer does is it calculates what you should be seeing of where they are, and what you should be hearing of where they are. So even though they're actually like 5 feet away from you, what you're seeing is basically a mask, and then an illusion on top of that of them being way over there. That is how, canonically, the holodeck works. I have put way too much thought into making holodecks and function, like how they would actually function. And, yeah. Let me put it this way, it'd be a lot more realistic and believable and available if they were to just plug you into something like the Matrix. But yeah, Joludo's right. Suikoden 1 points to 2, 2 points to 3, 3 points to something that never happened. Actually, that makes sense in its own way, Crazy Norse. The only way that makes sense, though, is they'll have to actually replicate the water. Now, this is funny, because in lore, the holodeck doesn't use replicators. But, like, if you think about it for a second, it makes 100% logic that they do use replicators in addition to force fields. And I got 2 answers for that. Reason number 1, there's an episode, there's actually several episodes, where people will leave the holodeck, and stuff will come with them. Like water, or a snowball. Because, of course, it would replicate it. But the second answer, this happens all the time on Voyager, is food. What do you think is more likely? Perfectly replicating an apple out of force fields and holograms, or replicating an apple on the spot where it's needed? So yeah, swimming would be possible via actually replicating a bunch of water for them to swim through. That still doesn't fit perfectly, but I don't want to get into that because... duh. This is a dangerous enemy. They defeated Radit in just a few hours. We've got our work cut out for us. So it's General Kiba. They can do whatever they like. If they attack from the front, we'll meet them at the front. We'll show them the number of generals as well as the quality of soldiers has changed from before. Now we can finally fight a decent battle. No, Colin Peluso. So you've got no strategy this time? Are you worried? We don't need a strategy for this battle. Lord Istray, please give the signal to deploy. I'll save right before this. Just in case we screw this up. Because RNG! We have the knights. Force fields, Colin Peluso. thought you'd be hiding in your castle, but you were brave to show your face. Good man! Shut up, Kiba. Father, don't underestimate him. He came out because he has confidence. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love a good challenge. Listen, just because I'm a substitute, don't think you can mess around. Yeah, shut up, Raud. Actually, I've always assumed that they do Crazy Norse, but it wasn't until Enterprise, which doesn't even have replicators, that they mentioned something exactly like that. Go figure, right? So where's my dooms? There's my dooms. No, there. No bet, Savacom. No bet at all. Lord Shu, I have a question. May I speak freely? Of course, General Ridley. Why is it only the Kobold units being placed in the front lines? Decisions about truth are mine to make, and I expect you to follow them. But you didn't answer the question. Like, seriously, you didn't answer the question, dude. Flick's unit is ridiculous. Look at this. Debating. Yep, right there. Start peppering. Do absolutely no damage. Jesus. I take back all my praise of you, sir. Operation. Ow. That was a bad dice roll. RNG. It... I'm gonna keep going for it, because I'm evil. Ugh, terrible dice rolls. Apparently, I cannot seem to do any damage whatsoever. This is getting ridiculous. I did see that. I even reported on it during lore week, Demiurgic. This is the dumbest possible thing I could do. Especially since archery never does anything. Holy crap, it actually damaged him. However, that was an incredibly stupid thing. And there goes my best unit. Great. No, really, that is my best unit. By a huge margin. Who I just lost. Thankfully, we're getting good defense rolls here. I can't claim credit for that. That's pure RNG. Not that I'm aware of, Harian. I've never been able to actually figure out why they just decided to completely abandon everything. But they did. Well, that did absolutely nothing. Oh, I need to go down here. So, okay. Raud's dead. Allow me to elucidate on what I'm talking about. So, obviously there was a staff change, but here's the thing. I have never read anything anywhere that indicated that they had any plans to actually continue the story past 3, the original team. That's the part that kind of makes me go, really? Like, in my mind, Jesus Christ, terrible dice roll. In my mind, 3's so clearly set up for a sequel that the fact that there was no plans to move forward was just kind of, huh? I can picture that chord. Just Raud gets shot in the balls by one of the archer, you know, one of the arrows, and pieces out. Without Ridley's help, we have no chance. We've got no choice. Order your troops to withdraw. Good. What? We're winning! We're actively winning! I'm confused. But I didn't do that, Shikor. I might actually look that up. Because what the hell? Thank you for watching my show, Permius. I put that towards Ocarina Majora. I am going to look that up because I'm curious. What the hell? See, what I was expecting... I guess I should keep my mouth shut about it. I mean, alright, I'll just take your guys' word on it. Alright, we're just gonna accept the loss. What am I... Okay, fine, I'll tell you what I'm speculating. So what I would do in this circumstance is I would try to make sure that the enemy feels overconfident in their approach and overextends themselves. So this initial foray is designed to do two things. One is to weaken their forces, you know, get some hits in. The other is to make the enemy think that we are more fractious than we are. I would have coordinated with General Ridley in advance in order to make sure that we have our little staged thing and, the kobolds totally retreat. When, in fact, what's going to happen is the kobolds are going to come up in the rear, you know, during the next battle, when they don't expect it. I heard it was a lost cause. Perk up and awards the last one standing who wins. Well, see you later. Like, the Highland armies the Highlanders' army's approach has very much been centered on, hey, it's his first time on screen. Not counting the intro cinematic, has been very focused on trying to part and parcel the city-states, right? To chop them up into little bits so they could take them on one at a time, rather than as a unified force. Making the enemy think that's still true would then make them think they have the advantage. They wouldn't try as hard, they wouldn't commit as much, and they wouldn't be ready for when we actually are a unified force. I mean, it just makes too much tactical sense. Julia, you're certain this is what you want? I am pure evil, after all. Yes, I will have him as my husband. I mean, oh my god, that thing he does with his fingers. In that case, you have my permission, but please never speak to me of that again. That's very gross. Princess Julia, this way, please. The knight's oath is something between knight and king only. Huh. I hereby recognize you, Jowie Atreides, as knight in service of the Highland Kingdom. I, Jowie Atreides, do this swear unto you. As a witness, I recognize the wine of fealty. Its taste is good. Take my blood as proof of my loyalty. Isn't Jowie 17? Enjoy the wine, King, for this contains my blood. Just as your blood is added to my own, so too are you added to the lifeblood of the Highland Army. Now, as loyal knight in service of the Highland Army... Oh god, this poison's really fast-acting! Oh god! King Agaris! What the... Call the king's physician! You, this is poison. But how? Yes, it was difficult. You're a hard man to reach. And you don't even take a sip of water without having it tasted first. But now I've finally managed to rid myself of the last weight around my neck. You would kill your own father with your own hands. You old fool! How dare you call yourself father? You couldn't protect your own wife. You're a coward who made peace with a country of dogs! What are you saying? Who did nothing when my mother and I were callously dishonored. Who was trembling on the throne when we were finally saved by the Imperial Guards. This is your punishment, old man. Your sentence is death. All that remains is to wipe the unclean ones off of this planet. This world must be cleansed. Stop it. What about Sarah? You! You have no right to utter that name! Well done, Jowie Atreides. So, you were the last knight to swear allegiance to Agaris. Oh, that was a brilliant idea. Drinking antitoxin daily, and then poisoning your own blood. Brother, open your eyes. It's useless. His breathing should have already stopped. Brother, you didn't. Why do you cry, Julia? That person wasn't your father! It's true, by the way. She's his sister by mother, not by father. Nice, Trey. Wake up, will you? Why are all these women in my room? God, Anita. Her own father. A banditman who's probably been dead for years. I don't know why, Mendekler. I guess Ice Tray just likes to party. Okay, everyone's here. Well, Mr. Strategist, do you got a plan? Apple, explain. The Highland Army has left the south window and is heading for our castle. Looks like a frontal assault. He's a one-trick pony. We'll leave half our army behind. Lord Ice Tray will lead this as our main unit. The other half will be divided into 4 units led by Victor, Flick, Sai, and Camus. They'll line up on the right and left sides. When Kiba's between them, they'll fan out and surround him. Kiba ignores the ambush and thrusts his way in. Will we be able to stop him with our smaller numbers? Kiba and his son won't be able to defeat my plan. You're pretty confident. You've never miscalculated before? The explanation is finished. I just saved, so let's do it. Oh, I'm pretty sure they didn't Zombicom. I'm pretty sure they are extremely dead. This Ice Tray is a brave young man indeed. Twice he has dared to face us. He truly is the son of Genkaku. Without Ridley, it seems they have little chance. What do you think, Klaus? They've probably set an ambush. 1 unit on the right, 1 unit on the left. They'll attack once we're close enough. Should we also split our forces to trap them in a pincher? The enemy strategist Shu despises us. He probably thinks we haven't noticed his ambush. That's our best chance. Even when the ambush is sprung, tell our men to pay no attention and continue to drive to defeat Ice Tray. Our strategy is sound. Order the strike. Damn it, Raud. How's that arrow wound, Raud? I'll just chill here. At least there's frickin' music playing. Not anymore, Cord. God, why does the enemy always have so many frickin' cavalry? Frickin' Highlanders. I mean, would you, Crazy Norse? I probably shouldn't oust this about myself, but when I get into tactical mode, I generally don't tell anyone what I'm up to. Which can work out. That happened a lot in D&D, too. I'd be like, alright, let's go do this. And people are like, okay. And then, like, 2 or 3 turns later, they'd be like, oh, okay. As they realized what I was doing. That's... whatever. Probably Mr. Red. I mean, my character is currently dying in the current D&D campaign I'm playing because of lack of communication. Still doing nothing. You know, whatever. Good evening, Ice Tray. Well, you can see for yourself. Good night, Cord. Oh, that was a bad roll. That was a bad roll. Give me a shake, and now's our chance. Follow me! That's fine. I love that awkward repeat on the music. Oh, come on! Ugh, my dice rolls are terrible. There we go. Damage out here, God. Dice rolls are terrible. Oh, speaking of which. Okay, we didn't die. Jesus. I mean, not that losing Luke would be any bad thing, and then Suikoden 3 wouldn't happen. There you are. Took you long enough, Ridley. Also, called it. And no, I didn't remember that, for the record. Like I said, that was just good tactics. It makes so much sense to do what they did there. I actually do applaud the writing. Because in most RPGs, and most JRPGs especially, that would have been played completely straight. Right? Like, couldn't you picture that? Oh, you left us in front, we're gonna abandon you. And it's like... And it's basically out of character, and it's being done for artificial drama, right? Completely could see that happening in another RPG. In fact, I've been thinking about this for a bit now. Yeah, I'm basically, yeah, Kamaruzko. Restructure our sentence a little bit here. There. Plus to story, writing quality. Especially when it comes to the warfare stuff. Alright, so let's see how this works out. So he's right there. Vic's right there. Let's shuffle them up. See if we get a good dice roll. Probably won't, but it's worth trying. Holy crap! Luke wins the day. Sorry, Kiba, but screw you. Yeah, just a minute. Haste makes waste, you know. There they are. Orders from Lord Luca Blight. You'll be well advised to follow them immediately. Alright. Full retreat! Fair enough, von Falkenstein. It didn't even need the kobolds. Although, in fairness, in a real battle, killing the enemy commander wouldn't just automatically win. Oh, absolutely, Crazy Norse. Now, what would be ideal here is taking Kiba and Klaus captive. Those would be incredibly useful hostages. And... oh my god, we're actually doing that! And we could try to get them to, you know, switch sides. Hey, do you want to work with the guy who killed all of Muse, or with us? I'll give you a day to figure it out. Admittedly, I'm thinking of something that I don't know in character. Although they don't know Luke has taken over. They don't know Agaris is dead. So, they actually also could be thinking about trying to deal with Agaris. Agaris? God, I don't know how to pronounce this stupid name. Definitely will probably never happen, Ice Tray. I'm just going to be honest with you. You haven't earned the right to call me by my name, boy. Kill me and be done with it. General Kiba is a great general, and his son Klaus is a military genius. Lord Ice Tray, I suggest you free them and accept them as our allies. I mean, that was my original plan. I refuse. I owe allegiance to Agaris Blight. I agree with my father. I couldn't think of raising my sword against my homeland of Highland. We received a letter from the Highland Army. What? Read it. King Luca sends you this present in honor of your bravery. We look forward to the next battle. Signed, Leon Silverberg. King Agaris has been murdered by Prince Luca. What? Klaus, don't be so careless. The engagement of Lord Gilia, the death of Lord Agaris, the changes in the Fourth Company. That's all I can think about. Luca Blight doesn't want a victory for the kingdom. He wants to take the life of every citizen in the city-state. And then the kingdom. It's not just the state that has reason to fear. Luca's ambition could destroy Highland as well. Hey, I just said that. Father. I understand. Lord Ice Tray, it is the warrior's shame to change masters, but I'll take that shame. Please let me fight alongside you. Well, if you insist. I guess. You got the guys. And the other guys. I wonder, is it my fault that Leon Silverberg joined forces with them? Oh, we know his goal, Mr. Red. He doesn't want to stop killing until he's no longer capable of killing, Mr. Red. I've used a phrase before, stabbing until the blood stops coming out. Which I use very specifically because it's actually supposed to be a horrific thought. That's Luca Blight. He's gonna keep stabbing the world until the blood stops coming out. I think I'd prefer Anita. So... say, we should have gotten a new leader, didn't we? Did I just miss it? Oh, there it is, Kiba. Heavy armor, cavalry, evade. Jesus! Do I have any crits to put on that? Because that would be amazing. I probably don't. I might switch a crit over there, damn. No, no girlfriends. Death to love, etc., etc. Yeah, Flick, you're awesome, but, yeah, there we go. Heavy armor, cavalry, evade, crit. Ridley and Kiba are now our power forces. As it should be. Get another save. Come on! God dang it, game. Yes, yes, they should be. Yes, Ridley's back, of course. Yeah, they do kind of take the Fire Emblem approach, Ventures. In fairness, most of the time there's a pretty definitive reason why the enemy commanders would switch sides. Like here. You know, Kiba switching against Luca Blight isn't really what I'd call a shock, you know? I don't know what I'm doing next. What's the next step? Like, there's no one at the square. And I don't remember what I'm supposed to do next. I guess I could just try to leave? I need to do one thing really quick here. I need to follow my true commander's orders. Wait, this is the wrong way. No. Yeah, I do firmly believe Kiba would not have betrayed Agarus. Whether that's a good or a bad thing is up to you, since I agree with Salvacom that Agarus is a pretty horrible human being. But, you know... hang on, we'll follow our Lord and Master's commands later. Hello? Where did that jerk go? His legs must be as quick as his hands. That was close until things blow over. I'll have to hide it with Victor and the others. Okay. Hi, Sheena. Yes, Muku Muku is the true rune of adorableness. Yeah, Muku Muku, he's cool. He's especially useful early on. I was just checking something, sorry. Back to the war room. Bom, bom. Of course I have Ice Tray. What the... That's the cooking area. This is the war room. Hey, Kiba. How's our castle for you? You must first die in your mind. Okay. Dumb joke, I'm sorry. If you die in your mind makes it real. We've been looking for you. Where have you been? I was just Lord Istray, please do not forget your responsibilities as leader of the Lore Army. When you leave the castle, you must take every precaution to ensure your safety. The army would collapse without your leadership. I prefer very quick deaths, Doc Cobra. Just ash. The Lore Army now commands 25,000 soldiers, which is roughly equal to the size of each Highland Army company. So we're the size of a 25,000 in a company. Wow. Like, okay, so I use my own kind of mental order of battle, which is actually based on Star Wars's, but in that a company is 100 plus. It's like 152. That's a big company. The Highland Army has 4 companies. 1st, 3rd, and 4th are deployed against us. Kiba's 3rd company lost 2/3 of our forces yesterday, but the remaining companies could easily overwhelm the castle. If we were able to survive their attack, it is imperative we bolster our own forces. Tinto, oh god, are we going to Tinto next? Is fortifying its borders, but won't reveal its intentions. We've sent a number of messengers, but have received no response. Green Hill is under Highland control. Matilda hasn't changed its position, and Tinto is ignoring us. There's no other allies to turn to. This could be the end. We're running out of time. Think King Luca Blight will order his attack as soon as he gets back to the front lines. Looks like you need to ask my old man for help. Who the hell? Yeah, I know what we're going to do in Tinto. Hey, Apple, you look more womanly every time I see you. Who are you? Well, let's just say I'm an old friend of Apple's. How dare you presume to say such a thing? Just because we had tons and tons of sex. We're in the middle of an important meeting. You and she can reminisce when we're finished. Please leave immediately. Oh, we're doing Torin next. Okay, cool. My father... Ridley, please wait a moment. This is serious business. We can hardly need the help of some trespassing punk's old man. Now, wait a minute. Get your hands off me. My dad's the president of the Tauran Republic. That's true, Crazy Norse. Very rare. In fact, I can only think of one off the top of my head, and that's Dragon Age Inquisition, and even that didn't do it full tilt. Heard about you two from my dad and from Apple. What's the Tauran Republic? It's a new country south of the city-states. Established after the state's perpetual enemy, the Scarlet Moon Empire, was overthrown, and Emperor Barbarossa was killed. The first president is a man named Lepant, though I heard it was McDole, the hero who vanquished Barbarossa, who was expected to take the throne. Allying with the Taurans isn't a bad idea. It's actually an amazingly good idea. Especially considering we're trying to found our own republic here. It's a terrible idea. The Scarlet Moon Empire may have changed its name, but they're still an enemy of the state. How can you think of cooperating with such a vile nation? That's why the Scarlet Moon Empire was destroyed and the Tauran Republic was created. It's a totally different country, with the same way that our Lore Army is independent of the City-State Army. No, I don't, Shikor. There's no reason not to form an alliance. What do you think, Lord Istray? I think this is a great fricking plan. How are we going to get to Tauran? We took a boat to Highland, but there's no way to cross the Badlands to the south. It just can't be done for inexplicable reasons. I crossed them 3 times. Of course, I was almost killed in the process. Freed, surely you know a way. Oh, yes, I suppose you could go to the Tauran Republic from Radit, the town just east of South Window. Sorry, I can't do it. Oh, get over it. You can't live in the past forever. Without your help, the South Window itself could be destroyed. I understand. Lord Istray, I will accompany you as a guide. But I don't want Freed in my party. He still has 1 HP! I've never healed him! I have never healed him. How long ago was that? He's been sitting at 1 HP. My lord, may I please have healing? Please heal me. I must beg favor from you. Before we go to Radek, can we stop in South Window? I know it's selfish, but I must see it once more before we depart. Okay. Yeah, Yoshino's awesome. Bonaparte is so cute. When he saw this box, he wanted to pee in it, but I stopped him. Thank you, Millie. Lord Eistra, I'll never forget how you helped me find the coin that day in the river. Thank you. Aw, you're welcome, Apple. I hope you two do end up, happy, and, Shu is less evil. So, people from the first game, huh? Well, I can do that. What do you guys think? Should I? Or should I bring my actually good party members? Nah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let's do it. Cashel should be level... I don't know, actually. Alright, so... So Victor, obviously. Flick. Help me out. Hicks? Hicks. Hicks and Tengar. Screw Luke. Screw Luke. We're never putting him in the party. There. That's our party, right there. God, what a weird party. We have 4 S's. It's because of Freed. If Freed wasn't here, we'd be fine. What are our levels? 40, 21, 22, 4. That should be fun. Yeah, but he's Luke, Eistra. Like, I don't care how good of a mage Rendon Howe is, he's still not getting him a potty. Just double checking. Let's get rid of that. Well, actually, no, let's not get rid of that. Let's do... I sure have a lot of food items I'd sure love to turn in. Where's my... I just hate Freed because he sucks. That's all. Like, I don't actually dislike him that much. He just kind of sucks. Where is... Well, hang on. Let's get the seeds, first of all. There we go. And where's Yuzu? There she is. Hey. And that should be the pig and the chicken. There we go. And the calfling. No, we'll do cooking, but not right. Well, we could do it right now. Okay, yeah, sure. Since we're about to cut off for the night anyways. Let's do it. But I'm going to save first. And dump the turtle plans. There. Is there anything I want to pull out right now? Yes, I want to pull that out. At least one of water. I think that's it. Oh god, 50k in trading. Can someone do me a huge favor while I'm running around and look up a FAQ for trading? And just link it to me, please? Just to save me the time looking it up later. Please and thank you. That way I can go right on with the cooking. But I need a Celadon urn. And yeah, we're just doing this game. Sorry, Doc Cobra. Didn't see the question first. My bad. Next game we're playing is Trails of something, and then we're playing Trails of something. And then Persona 5. We might have to put Persona 5 off or pause in the middle of it, depending. I kind of went the wrong way. Thank you, von Falkenstein. I try, Doc Cobra. I do. Alright. So we've seen this twice because we failed this twice. Oh yeah, June's gonna be RPGs. Back to back. That's the plan. I'd love to finish this game this week and get it started on the really long ones as soon as possible. So we've got Tony who eats anything. Yuta, I think? Not sure who that is, and Jean. Interesting group. Tony, Tuda, Chinese food, and spicy. Japanese food, oh that sucks. So that's Yamku. And of course, a horrible end awaits any man who dares to learn the secret beneath her lovely lips. So I could die and kiss a beautiful woman. That's a pretty nice partnership right there. Okay, so unfortunately, I haven't been able to turn in my new recipes or items. Well, no, I might have access to the food. Let's try this out here. Nope, I still don't have access to... Oh, wait. I do have access to one more thing. Okay, so... That's Japanese food. That's Japanese food. Yeah, I know. Yamku's Japanese, and Tuda is... We could do red hot tomatoes? He might like that. I have no idea what Jean wants. We got the robot earlier, Doc Cobra, gadget. Okay, main meal. Meatballs? Wait, sweet and sour fish. That's probably Japanese or Chinese. Not sure which. So we've got something for him, something for him. Or him. What the hell do we do for dessert? Ice cream has served us very poorly in the past, but I'm not sure what else to do. We could do sweet croquettes. What do you think, guys? Should we try it? We could switch to raw tomatoes. Do you think we should do raw tomatoes? We can switch to that. Because Tony will probably like that. And no one else, but at least Tony will like it. The reason I went with red hot tomatoes is for Tuda, but he might not like that. Hang on. Yeah, let's do it. So, raw tomatoes, and then with... no. There we go. Sweet and sour. Why would I do raw tomatoes for dessert? Oh, that's right. He is a vegetarian. Shoot. Are there any vegetarian Chinese or Japanese dishes? You can do eggs? Does eggs count? Joza? Well, no, Joza has meat in it. Chowder has meat in it. Salad. let's do veggie stir fry. And, wait, I've got it. Hang on. Oops. I probably shouldn't actually do that. I'd like to actually win this time. We've already failed twice on this one. What was the stir fry? What was this? Yep, there we go. I did just, you know what, fine. Okay, so we'll do the tomato combo. Or no. Which one was, there it is. This is so stupid. Ugh, getting rid of the button mash. I love those animations, I really do. Veggie stir fry. Oh wow, that's not encouraging. Red hot tomatoes. Also not good. Yes, Venters, and they already have. Twice. Buttered clams, so we know that one. Ooh. Tomato soup. Oh, yeah. No, that's bad. We are 7 behind. So if we get more than 12 here, we'll win. That's 14. I think we did it. I think we did it. Wow. Today's special ingredient is tomatoes. Wow. That's so stupid. So now we have a new recipe. Now first I gotta turn in my frickin' recipes. Please don't trigger another one. Okay, thank you. Hey, I got some recipes. Okay, so now we have... nothing new? But we just turned in recipes. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. Huh. Whatever. Whee. No, Mr. Red. Yeah, I guess it did, Crazy Nurse. Man, I could use some Japanese food right now. I am starving. But I have some off-camera grinding to do. Just a little bit. It'll take me very little time. I just need to get those two caught up. We do have water again, so that's nice. But we'll be continuing this tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as usual.